everybody. Welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. Let me know you're here tonight. And in just a minute, I'm going to have a keyword for you to type in. Once you type in that keyword, I'll send you a message to your Facebook Messenger if you're watching on Facebook, you guys. And that is going to get you the supply list for all the things that we're using tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, then head over to my Facebook page and you can grab the info there if the video is still available. Or send me a message and I should be able to get it for you, okay? All right, you guys, as soon as this pulls up, I'll tell you what the keyword is. It is chill, C-H-I-L-L. Type chill in the comments. And I'm going to get over and see all my friends. You guys, I think that I have an amazing project for us tonight. I really, really, really do. I'm super excited for this one. So, here we go. Here's all my friends. All right, here we go, you guys. Hello, Misty. Hi, Ray. Hello, Loretta. Hello, Leanne. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Dina. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Lori and Leanne. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in, you guys. Join me for some fun tonight. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff that we're going to start off painting first of all. Hi, Lynn. And I'm going to show you, guys, a little tip, a little trick to make painting certain things a little bit easier. Now, I just realized that the piece of cardboard I got out here to paint on is way bigger than I need. So I'm going to pull out my smaller piece. This one right here might go to Allie if I can keep it intact just like that. She likes my cardboard. All right. So one thing we're going to do on here really quick is we're going to make a little tape board. We don't need a very big one tonight. Hi, Deb. Good evening. Hi, Ruth. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for sprinkling, you guys. I really appreciate when you do that. All right. Quick. We're going to make a tape board really quick. And then we're going to paint some other stuff too. Hi, Mary. Hi, Wendy. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing very good. I think I got too much tape here, though. Hello, Effie. Thanks for sprinkling, girl. All right, here we go. Just putting some tape right here on my board just to hold down this little wood piece that we're going to paint tonight. Hi, Mary. Hello, Wanda. And then let's just tape that right down on the edge, too, to keep that nice and flat. Hi, Rachel. Hello, everybody. Chill is the key word. That'll keep that nice and flat for me. Hello, Shelma. How are you doing, girl? All right, so we're starting off with just this piece of wood. It is a snowflake. I'm pretty sure that I got this at the Dollar Tree, you guys, because Dollar Tree has all sorts of amazing, really fun cutouts this time of year. What was that? I got your package today and I missed it. How do I miss comments so much? Messages, try and... Oh my gosh, Cassie, no. I'm doing fantastic, you guys. How do I miss the comments, though? It's like, got my... Oh, you're so welcome, Lisa Marie. You are so welcome. Blue scissors. Yes, and they are retired, Linda. Unfortunately, they're retired. You can't get those blue scissors anymore. I wish you could. Hi, Vivian. All right, you guys, we're going to start off with some Waverly in color white, Snow White. Because you guys were doing, well, snowflake, and snow is white. By the way, you guys, we're supposed to get snow on Sunday. That's right. You heard me right. Snow here in Michigan on Sunday. It's not going to stick around. It'll be too warm the next day. It's all going to melt, but still, snow. Oh. Okay, I'm going to use my little dabber guy on here. And we're just going to dab that white paint right on here while that's stuck to that board. This is the easiest way to paint these without having any little globs of paint on here. And we're going to use this for all of our pieces too. And I'm going to show you a trick for these other ones we're going to do. So this is actually going to be for the base of our project tonight. But if we paint it up now, it's going to have plenty of time to dry. And we'll be able to use it pretty much right away when we're ready for it. I can keep what I see. I missed the comment, Tracy. You got to send me messages because I miss comments. I miss so many comments. They go so fast, and my computer literally will show me one comment at a time, and that's it. You gotta message me, you guys, if it's something important, because I can't read them all. You love snow. You're gonna love this project tonight, then, Ro. You are going to love it. All right, that's painted up really fast, really, really easy. And we're just going to set this aside and let that dry right on its own. Snow is, you're right, snow is white on certain occasions. All right, you guys, we got a couple other things that I want to paint tonight. And we're going to be painting one of these. This is just a cute little, it's you guys, what is that? I wanted to call it a thimble. It's not a thimble. It's not, I have the word. One of these things. You guys are going to, what is it? It's not a thimble. It's a ribbon thing. No, what is it called? So I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue. Just like a spool. Thank you. Thank you so much. A spool. Thank you, you guys. I don't know why I just drew a blank on what that was called. I just literally wrote it down in my on my thing there, in my list of supplies. All right, and I'm just gonna glue this ever so slightly. It's supposed to snow there too. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you. Yes, a spool. I'm just gonna glue this right inside this spool with a little bit of hot glue, just to hold this so I can paint it, okay? And this dowel rod is too small. I don't have any of the right size ones left, and didn't have time to run to the store to get another one before my live. So here we go. Hopefully that glue stays on there. And again, we're just going to use our dauber thing, and we're going to dab all the way around this. This should keep you from having to hold it and get your fingers all dirty. Oh, I'm sorry. The word for tonight is chill. Get your fingers all painted if you have it like just lightly glued to a dowel rod first. Then you can dab that thing all up, let that paint sit on there. Just like so. And I don't need to paint the bottom part of this because we're going to glue it to something else. You ordered puff paint? Ooh, you're going to love it. You're going to be obsessed with that puff paint. All right, I'm going to call that good. I think there's a couple spots that I missed, but we're going to be all right. All right, once I get that one painted, look at this, you guys. We're just going to, oh my gosh. We're just going to add a little bit of heat to this. It'll start to dry it, but it's also going to loosen up that glue. And then this is going to come right off of here. Well, and then I messed up that top part. Holy cow, y'all. Laura, get it together. Okay, see, it came off. Get it together, Laura. Oh my goodness. Well, that's supposed to make it easier. If your dowel rod's the right size, it's going to be even more easy than what I just made it appear to be. And then that one's all set and painted. We're going to do the same thing with this guy here. So this is just from the Hobby Lobby. It is a candlestick, a little candlestick piece. And I'm just going to put a little glue right there in the middle. I'm going to set that in there. We're going to let that glue just kind of dry for a minute. Right? And then that's going to do its thing. And while that's drying, so that we can paint that, we have a dowel rod to paint. So all the painting tonight, really, really fast and easy to do. And then wait till you see the project. You guys are going to be like, what? And it's going to turn out fantastic. I have an idea. All right, so with these, I'm just going to paint one half of it. We're going to dry it, and then we can touch this side of it, and then we can do the other half of it. Simple and easy and fast. You're in. See, you guys, the comments go so... I missed it already. Gosh, I wish there was a different place that I could watch the videos and actually see the comments faster. Hi, Lorraine. Maybe it'd give me 5 at a time. Hi, Brenda. Usually use the end of a paintbrush to hold it. That would work too, yeah. I'm not going to do glitter on this snowflake at the moment because we do have to glue stuff to it. Thank you, Mary. See, and now we can do the other half of this fast and easy without getting paint all over ourselves. All right. And a quick dry. Took you forever to get on. We're still just painting. We're just painting so far, Carol. You haven't missed a whole lot. Just painting pieces. And then we're going to get started on our actual project. Trust the process for sure. Trust me, you guys. I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes. And sometimes I don't. All right, this is glued on here now. That glue is set. Simple and easy to paint this thing now because it's on the rod. And I have to get up here a little bit on the edge, but not the entire thing because we're actually going to glue that spool to the top of that. Hello, Maria. And that bottom piece doesn't have to be done either. Just the sides. Oh my gosh, though, I feel like I'm going to knock it off of here. Hopefully I don't, because that would make me look like a fool. Glue gun is on. It's been on for a while now. Just getting this project all ready and set and ready to go. But I might have to take a small paintbrush to really get into these little grooves on this to get it done. I think we're going to do that and grab a small one. Why do I feel like the one that I just was trying to get a hold of fell down farther and now I can't reach it? This won't work. Do you know? Oh, okay. Y'all are talking amongst yourselves and I love that. Making friends. Oh. All right. Almost there. And I'm going to show you guys what we're working on tonight because it's going to be amazing. And I think I got it. Yay, we got it. All right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my dryer here. And release that glue. From that piece. Thank you, Linda. The VIP group is an awesome place too to go to see other people's stuff too. So if you guys aren't in the VIP group yet, you want to be in there. And if you would, go ahead and post your finished pieces in there too. When you get something done, inspire each other to make beautiful things. All right, so there's our pieces. We're going to set these aside and let these dry. This is going to become something else at the end of our project, okay? Yeah, that was all of them. Okay, so here we go, you guys. I'm going to use a surface that I have not used in a long time. It is on sale right now for 50% off. 50% off until Sunday night, you guys. Sunday night only. Oh, thank you, Ruth. And I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I think this one's going to turn out fantastic. We're going to use the pennant flag, the blue pennant flag. Now, I know, you guys, you're probably thinking, we're in the holiday season right now. What in the world are you doing with a blue pennant thread? Well, they're really, really inexpensive right now with the 50% off sale. Really inexpensive. And I'm going to show you guys how to make something beautiful out of it. And you're going to love it, I promise. All right. Oh, Linda, you should post them, though. I promise everybody will love them. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so here's the transfer that we're starting with tonight. We're actually going to use 2 different transfers. Heck, let me just show you both of them. We're going to use the penguin that says Chillin, and we're going to use the snowflakes. Okay, this is called the Special Snowflakes. I have not done a table runner. I have not. I don't have a table that's big enough for a table runner. So you guys, yes, trust my process, you guys. Here we go. We're going to start off with this one here. Now, this is a flag. Can't post your... Oh, no, Brenda. I want to see it. Send me a picture. You guys, this is brand new. But I've done this project before, which means I have a duplicate of this one. This is a brand new transfer, you guys. I need to go through and find my one that's already been used before, because you can use these things like 12 times. And that one's brand new, so that one should go on the sale so one of you guys can get it. And I'll kind of maybe show you guys a little bit of the things I've got right here. Well, it's not in that group. Hold, please. Hold, please. It's in one of these. It has to be in one of these. How in the world did I do that? There it is. There's my one that's used. I know I do clean my transfers very, very, very well. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and show you guys. This is why it's so hard for me to tell. This one is brand new. I have not used it. And this one is used. I have used it. So you can barely tell. I know. You can barely tell that there's any difference, because when I use that spray stuff, they come so completely clean. The only reason I knew that this one was new is because it wasn't offset from the backer sheet, even the slightest bit. You guys, I should write used on the back. I should write used on the back of this one. Oh, I did! I did! Used. I already did. How do you get them so clean? I use Dawn Power Wash on my transfers. That's what I do, and it works like a charm every time. So this is considered to be a textile, which means that you can use either paste or ink with this surface, okay? So we're going to lay this down right here. And we're going to start off putting our penguin right there on that flag, okay? Right there. Right there or farther over. Right there is good. Right there. All right, here we go. Here's our penguin. I'm going to start off just by pasting him, y'all. We're going to do him white to start off with. And I'm going to give him a hat using something borrowed. Bro, it's going to be in the live sale. And I really think that you should, the penguin one, it's still available on the site. It's still available on the site, so I can't put it in the live sale. It's on the site right now. You just got to go to the site to get it. All right, we're going to use that color of the month and probably what's left of it. The Something Borrowed. I don't have it in a jar yet. This is what came with my Club Couture project. And I don't want this paste packet to go dry and to lose any of this. So we're going to use it up tonight. We're going to squirt the rest of it right there into a color tray. This is our color of the month. I use that on both sides. My website, she's wanting the penguin transfer and it's still available on the site right now. I wouldn't be using it tonight if it wasn't available on the site. Okay. I got it all over my hands when I squeezed it out of that thing too. This is paste. So this is a textile surface. However, this is not something you are ever going to wash. So you can use either paste or you can use ink on it because you don't plan to put it in the washing machine. Paste, we have more selection of colors. So I'm going to go with paste. All right, so here we go. I'm going to grab my squeegees out. I'm going to use bright white and Something Borrowed. And we're just going to paste up the penguin and then we're going to pull this off. Okay. We'll come back and get the snowflakes in a little bit and do that a little bit later. Right now, I'm just worried about this penguin guy. He's my first piece of this project that I want to get done. All right. So if you're new to my page, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. I'm actually using this one for the second time. And I'm just using a paste that goes on silky smooth and dries hard onto this pennant flag. All right, so there's the white. Hi, Chris. And then our Something Borrowed for the hat. Actually, I think I'm going to do the pom-pom in white. And do the hat in Something Borrowed. All right, once we get this all done, I don't like using the bigger squeegees for this. Once we get this all done, we're going to go ahead and just pull this right up. You guys can see how cute this penguin looks. I am missing stuff, right? You guys are having a conversation and I'm totally thrown off. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to spray that down. We're going to clean that transfer before we finish this project, and we're going to use it again. So I'll spray it down real quick right now. And then I'm going to grab a paintbrush, or 2 or 3. Probably 2. Can't wait to get this month's club. I know, and you guys, I actually got a sneak peek of next month's club. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Just saying. It's amazing. Just like this one. I want another angled brush. They're my favorites. Oh, this one will work. This one will work. All right. We're going to color in all of these spaces. So inside that pom-pom there that we just did in white, we're just going to use our paste as a paint, and we're going to color all of this in. What, Tracy? Wait till you see what's done with it, and you're going to like it. I know, Brenda. I like it. So we're going to color in the hat with the Something Borrowed. I'm going to end up with this on this little piece of my hoodie here because it's going to dip in. I can just tell. I'm going to get paste on my hoodie tonight. You can absolutely... You lost reverse in your Jeep. I did not move I don't have a mic. And my phone's in the same position it's always in. But it seems to be that happens to certain people at certain times, and it's never the same people. I don't understand it. I haven't changed anything. All right, there's the Something Borrowed. I hope that that's not too close to the same color as the white when it kind of fades into this. And then we're going to finish off this entire penguin in white. So we're filling in all of that extra space that you see. It's all going to be white. And it's going to look like it's going to look like it is really odd for a second. But not for long. Ro wants the... I saw that, Bonnie. She wants the penguin transfer. Am I right? Because it's available on the site right now. You think it's controlled by Facebook? I think so too. And they have not been liking me lately for some reason. Ro, will you send me a message and let me know what it is that you would like, if it's this project or if it's the transfer? And then I can help you get what you need, okay? But right now, if you want the transfer, you're better off being a Perks member and ordering it from the site than you are from my inventory. I should have gotten a bigger paintbrush, I think, for the white. And it does soak into the background of the pennant flag a little bit. So I'm only going to do one coat. Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas Tree comes with a bobble blue blanket and Lucy's song. I'm confused. I'm so good. You guys, I'm so confused tonight. I'm trying to keep up with conversation, and as soon as I turn down, it's like 8 messages go by and I'm lost again. All right, last little bit right there. And his feet. Even though I could do his feet in black or in, that's just for the highlight part anyway. All right, so there's our penguin. Right now he is white. We have a white penguin with a blue hat. And that went right through my paste, I think. All my extra stuff. It's 2-foot Christmas piece. Okay. You'll have to send me a picture because I'm not following. All right, we're going to dry this thing up real quick. I think I'm just lost tonight, you guys. I think I can't focus. I can't concentrate. I just can't get it together. All right. All right, good. Thank you. Tracy, I'm confused. I'm so confused. So we're going to dry this up really well. A lot of this does soak into this banner. So it'll dry relatively quickly. There we go. All right, you guys. Penguins so far on this banner. Stay with me, though. It's going to look amazing. Amazing. Okay, we're going to get this all cleaned up, and we're going to lay it right back down again. And we're going to use this in different areas on this pennant flag. Not all where you'd think, though. You're confused, too. Okay, good. It's not just me. It's not just me. Had it with those. Hi, Natalie. All right, so we're just going to give this a quick clean on both sides to get all of that white paste off of there that we just used and that something borrowed on our penguin. And then we're going to give this a quick dry. Thanks for sprinkling. Very, very, very quick dry. Do not over dry these, you guys. Oh, it's a tree. Okay. I thought she was talking about the Charlie Brown Christmas tree transfer. Not an actual tree. And then I got really confused. I'm like, what happened with the transfer? What did you do? What did you get? You got something with it? Did I miss a special? I got really lost there for a second. All right, we're going to line this transfer right back up with where we had it for our penguin. And it should line up pretty easily because you can see through our transfers now, which makes it really, really easy to do. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to come back over this with our black velvet paste and fill this in. You guys, I think I might have just melted my transfer a little bit when I dried it. Chris, it does not look like it's going to happen within the next couple of weeks. I don't know when we're going to get them back in, but if you guys need board erasers, I can send you an Amazon link for something similar. All I can do at this point in time. All right, we're going to go back over this with black velvet. And that's going to fill in all of those detail pieces on our penguin and really make him stand out. Just the penguin. I think I just did a little bit of a snowflake. No, that is a, the little dryer is a, Tim Holtz craft dryer. And it's available on Amazon. All right, we've got them done. Just like this. And I'm going to pull this up, and you guys, we have got the most adorable penguin. Look how cute that is. On our pennant flag with that really cute blue hat to go with it. Your godfather was obsessed with penguins. Look how cute he looks. He's absolutely adorable. It's paste. I'm only using paste tonight because this isn't something you're going to wash. It's a textile, so you can use ink, but we have far more colors in paste. So since it's not something I'm going to put in my wash machine, I don't need to use ink and heat set it. I can just dry it. So cute, right? All right, now we're going to put this word chillin'. I think I need to use my backer sheet, you guys. And I did melt my transfer a little bit on accident. Oops. Does anyone know how to get the glue off your clothes from a glue gun? I don't. So this might be a little bit tricky, but we're going to put the word chillin' right here on the edge. Or right here at the end of this banner. And I'm going to have to work some magic here because, like I said, I told you guys be really careful if you heat those up because you might melt it. And then I went and melted mine. Good thing I have an extra one, huh? Good thing. All right, we're going to do this right here in that something borrowed blue. Put it in the freezer overnight. We'll see if that helps. In the something borrowed blue. And I'm just going to have to be really careful around that eye. Right there. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Hopefully. Oh, you guys are telling her about for her clothes, not for my transfer. And for that glue. Hopefully my word comes out perfectly, even though I melted it. That's what I get for not using the drier side of my drying cloth. Okay, let's check it out. It's paste, you can fix it. Well, I don't know about that. Let's see. You guys. I think it did pretty well. I think that considering the fact that I just melted this, I did pretty darn well. And we've got the word chillin' on there. Okay? We've got the word chillin' on there. Super exciting. All right, so now, you guys, I have got this other transfer here. This is called the Special Snowflakes. And what I'm not sure about, but we're soon to find out, is placement on where I want to put these. Thank you. So, here's a couple of thoughts. One thing that we could do is we could just take these big snowflakes and put them in a couple of random spots and use the smaller ones from that one to kind of fill in the blank. Or, I think this is what I want to do, you guys. I could take, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Never mind. We're just going to do it. I'm going to take this big snowflake right here. Just half of this snowflake. And we're going to go right up to the edge of that other one because it totally fits, you guys. It totally fits. We're going to have a big snowflake right there at the edge, just half of that snowflake. And we're going to do that in the bright white. Oh, that's going to look fantastic. Ooh. So I'm just kind of folding that in there into the corner with my finger. We're going to get that as close as we can to that edge. Thank you. And have half of this large snowflake right here at the edge. So again, just pasting through. And when I do this corner right here, this edge part, I'm kind of pushing my squeegee into that corner and then pulling away from it to get that paste as close as I can up in there. And the rest of this transfer is totally stuck to my hand because they're sticky. So I'm offloading a little bit of this paste onto the outside of it. Hi, Janice. And then coming back in and just kind of pushing down in that corner on that edge and then swiping away from that edge. And then let's check it out. Oh, that turned out so good. That turned out so good. The word for tonight is chillin'. Or just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Chill. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have the link for those. For anybody looking for those. So cute, right? All right, I wanted to use another color as well for doing the snowflakes. So we're also going to grab some shimmer silver. Oh, you guys. No way. Oh, this has been used. This is not shimmer silver, you guys. I thought it was. That's disco. And it's not brand new. It's not. This is shimmer silver. Disco is no longer available. All right. Let's grab another mini squeegee here. We're going to add some of these bigger snowflakes and probably put these on the edges as well. Looks really good, doesn't it? I think we're going to put one of these. Maybe that size right there. This one maybe? Yeah, I like that one right there. Right there on that edge. Send me messages, you guys. I will not remember. If you need the link to the sponges from Amazon, send me a message, please. And I will give you that link. Now my silver is kind of dry. I probably should add some water to it, but I'm going to roll with it because we've got quite a bit still to cover. I should have added water. For sure. It's way too dry. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to attempt to do anyway. I'm going to attempt to add a little bit of water on my finger to release that paste from, it's working, to release that paste from the silk screen and get it to actually go on the surface. So it kind of worked. And we can add a little bit more with that water already in there and see what that does. But that was really dried out. Let's see if we just fix that. Where's my lid? Much better. You guys, we can fix anything. We can fix anything. Just put a little bit of water on your finger and fix it. It totally worked. You guys see that snowflake, that silver one? Looks fantastic, right? Okay, I need to get out of my way these things. so I can pull this out and actually get this stuff looking good, because I need more of this shimmer silver and it's way, 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 way too dry. So this is a detail tool. Or I'm sorry, this is a multi-tool, and they call it a multi-tool because it's got two different purposes. One purpose is as a smaller squeegee, a more detailed end, and the other end is actually to stir your jars. So you add a little bit of distilled water, and this gets up into the jar. Thank you! And you just keep stirring in water until it is back to being that sour cream or yogurt consistency that we need to see for our taste. Mine was way too thick. Oh, Cassie, I did not. I just started wearing it again when me and Willow started going for walks. I haven't worn it in so long, and I've had it for forever. But now I kind of want to track everything as we're walking each day. I want to see that exercise ring is closed. I want to see the you've gone 2 miles. And I don't know why, but it's like if I'm going to walk this dog, I need to have like a purpose for myself as well, other than just to walk my dog. Is that crazy? That's probably crazy talk, isn't it? I want to see my progress. All right, y'all, let's put a couple more snowflakes on here. We might just do like a couple more of the bigger ones in the shimmer silver. And then we're going to do some smaller ones coming in here with that bright white. You better stick to this surface now that I did all that work. Oh, that looks so good. All right, one more. Right up here. Nope. Nope, not going to do it. You're going to do this one? All right, we're done with this transfer now. We're going to do the rest just in bright white. I hope I squat far enough that you guys, walking is good. I love to walk with her. But man, when I don't put my watch on and I don't see how far we went, it kind of drives me nuts. And it's like, I gotta track that. No, we do not have to heat set this because it is just, it's just paste. So it's gonna dry hard. No heat setting necessary. It's just gonna dry hard right on the surface. What am I doing? I need a smaller squeegee for the white. And we're going to come back in and we're just going to put in some of the snowflakes that are around the penguin right on here in the white. We're just going to lift it right off of there. We can do a small one right here just to kind of fill in those extra spaces. And get a little bit more snow on here. Simple and easy. Am I still in the frame way over here? I don't know if I am or not. You guys, I think that this looks good. I feel like we need a little bit. Like half a white snowflake right there. I don't want to overdo it. I did right there. There's a small penguin right, or a small one right there. I don't want to overdo it, you guys. I'm going to leave this alone as it is. I think it looks great as it is. And sometimes you just got to know when to stop, right? So let's lay this down. Spray it down. Hi, Sandy. And we're done with this. We're done with the black. Thank you, Ruth. Now, you guys, on this flag, I am not a fan of these things here for this particular one that I'm doing. So I'm just going to cut these babies right off. I don't want them on there. You don't have to keep them on there if you don't want them on there. Cut them off if you don't like those. Okay, I'm just cutting them off. I don't want to keep them. I don't want these thingamajiggers. Don't want them. We're going to take the rest of this Something Borrowed. Our color of the month, that beautiful blue. Maybe not the rest of it because I still have a lot left. That dried out. Thank you. And I'm going to grab one of my paintbrushes again. And we're going to paint up right here on the edge of this banner. Because you can paint these, as you guys can see. I've already painted in the penguin. And I've got enough of this Something Borrowed left that I can paint the edge of this. Thank you, Carol. Remember, this does soak in, so when you're painting with color on here, it is going to use quite a bit of your paste, okay? So if it's not a special color and you've got it in Waverly like a white, I would suggest that you use the Waverly for it. Just because then you're saving on your paste. You like it better without the little tassel things on there too? Look at that, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, we're just going to finish painting this real quick, and then we can work on those other pieces, and we can put this whole thing together and embellish it and make it look so stinking cute. But man, that's soaking in so fast. I can't wait to get my jars of this color. Did you guys all get your Something Borrowed? You guys all got that ordered? Gonna get it because you love it? This blue color, exclusive this month only. And I don't feel like the flag is really giving it the love that it deserves because it's soaking into that blue background so much. But it's still absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, that looks fantastic if you ask me. I think it looks great. What do you guys think? Super cute, right? All right, let's get this thing all put together, and we're going to do, you have two on the way, the blue ones? Or two, oh, you have two of the Something Borrowed? You guys, these flags are so inexpensive right now. So inexpensive. I mean like a couple bucks. A couple of bucks. That's it. Paste and the chalk markers in your... Yay, Linda! You have 3 of them on the way. There we go. The penguin. Isn't that so cute, you guys? So cute. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Let's grab those pieces and bring them back over here. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to take my gilding wax in silver. Silver gilding wax. And I want a rough brush. A stiff brush like this one here. And we're going to give this just a little bit of some silver detail. I could even use my finger if I wanted to. And we're just going to go on this little, these little pieces here. So we've got these silver and white. And it's just going to make it look so much richer. And I'm trying to offload this. I don't want a ton on my brush at a time or it's gonna look painted. And I don't want it to look painted. I just want it to look like it's got some spots of silver here and there. Just to get down into those areas. Or I guess to stay up on top of the higher areas. Yo, that looks so good. The CC, yes, we do still have the silver right now. So I'm kind of brushing it on and using my finger to go around it a little bit. Giving it more of a metallic look. This was probably the hardest piece, you guys. And I went with this one first. So look at how that looks. It's stunning. And it's going to look so good with this project. We're going to do that on all of this stuff. I actually have extra on my finger, so I'm just going to use what's on my finger to go around the spool, because I remember, you guys, it's called spool, right? So pretty. We're going to add some to our snowflake here, just by kind of dry brushing it on. And rubbing it in spots. Zinc would look good too, yes. My light is giving me a hard time here seeing what I'm doing. Oh, I got a lot right there in that spot. That's okay. All right, our silver and white. Thank you so much, Linda. I'm not going to use the brush for this. Now, you guys, this stuff right here, the gilding wax, you are going to need to use some kind of a paint thinner to get that out of your brushes. I use, what do I use? I use mineral spirits. Yes, but not until after I glue the pieces together. Because if I try to do glitter on it before I glue it, the glue's not going to stick as well to it. Hi, Vicky. So I want the whole thing put together first before I put any kind of glitter on there. Okay, almost got it, you guys. Almost got it. Lots of that all over my hands. But the baby wipe's taking it out, which is a good thing. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let's start to assemble. Let's start to assemble. Now, I already forgot something that I was going to do. We might still do it. We might not. All right, I'm going to take this piece here first. And you could use wood glue if you wanted to. I'm just going to use hot glue because it's what I've got right here, and it's totally hot, heated up. And I'm going to glue this piece here right to the middle of this snowflake. We need the snowflake to have more surface area on the bottom so that our flag doesn't topple over. And I tried to put that in the middle and it's so not in the middle. Let's move that over a little bit. And I got glue on my table. It's going to leak through. Okay. And then because the top of this was so incredibly wide, that's why I grabbed the spool. Because like I told you guys, I don't have the right dowel rods. But the spool will fit right on top of that and give me a smaller hole to work with and kind of raise it up a little bit. All right, and then we're going to grab our dowel rod here. I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on this because it's still not quite thick enough even for the spool. And then I can drop that right down into there, okay? Now we can work on putting glitter on this. But I didn't want to do it first before gluing it in there because I didn't want the glitter to stop this thing from getting any of the glue to stick, okay? Bear with me, you guys. It might look funny right now, but when we get it done, you're going to love it, I promise. I promise. Okay. Here we go. Hold, please. I love the hold, please. I hope you guys love the hold, please. We're going to use spray adhesive tonight because of all of the little stuff in here, and then we're going to put glitter on with the spray adhesive. And I am going to use my favorite glitter, my snow glitter from Michaels. So this is just Elmer's Craft Bond glue. Oh, I don't want to glue that big old piece of glue on there, though. And I'm just going to give this a spray and a spritz. Thank you, Vicki. And then come in with my glitter, and we're going to glitter this baby up. Just to make it sparkle. You see my vision? Cassie says I want to claim it. Awesome! Look how pretty, you guys. So pretty. We do need to let that dry for a second, though. All right. So let's move this back over again. Set that there for just a second. Dump most of that glitter off of there. That way I can put this back over here. Now there's something that I forgot to do. And you guys can tell me if you think it's too much, if it's just enough, or if you really like the idea. And we should go for it. So we've got our banner here. One other thing that I thought about doing but I wasn't quite sure. I have this pom-pom stuff from the Dollar Tree. And if we like it, we could, because all of our pom-poms fall to the bottom, we could go along the entire thing on the back side, glue this down, and put pom-poms. You guys see how that goes? All the way along, around the entire thing. You guys tell me yay or nay for the pom-poms. Because we could totally put the pom-poms on there too. I'm not sure that I love the pom-poms though, but you guys tell me what you think. I know, spray glue. It's a miracle worker for some things. For some things. You guys tell me what you think. And while you're letting me know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a bow real quick to go on this project. Now, what I did not consider is what I'm going to tie my bow off with. And nay, yay, nay. No pom-poms. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I'm getting a lot more nays than I am yays. Well, there you go, you guys. It is an idea for your project if you like that idea for yours, okay? All right, here's what I'm going to tie it off with. We're just going to grab some embroidery floss. I don't want a string that's too thick for tying off this bow. So I'm going to find an embroidery floss that kind of matches my color. That's too green. Or white, or silver. Or white, or silver. All right. Here we go, you guys. And then we're going to put this whole thing together. So what I've got for ribbon for this, and we're just going to do a messy bow, kind of, is I've got some of this cording stuff. Super cute. Had this in my Christmas stash for a while. And I'm pretty sure I got this at the Dollar Tree. And so we're just going to make a bow with some loops, just like that to start off with. I'm only going to do 2 on this one because it's kind of thick. Here's my scissors. That's going to give us some silver. Okay. Then I've got some trim that's got some silver and some white on it. And we're going to do the same thing. Okay. We're just going back and forth, creating loops, but these loops are not going to be as big as the other ones. And I'm just pinching it all together in my hand. If you guys have one of those Bodabras, you could absolutely use that. And then we're going to come back in with some blues. And I happen to have like a pom-pom blue. So that's where our pom-poms will come in, you guys. What is on that piece of ribbon right there, though? I don't know. And we're going to put some pom-pom blue right in here to go with this. Do I have enough on this side? I don't. I have 2 loops here. I only have 1 here. I need 1 more loop. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of string to tie this off instead of using anything else because it is so thin. And that's going to allow me to tie it really tight. And we're going to give ourselves extra so we can tie it around the actual project, okay? So just putting that right in the middle there. We're going to give that a nice big knot. If I can do it without losing it. That's the hard part. There we go. We got it. Oh, and then we lost it. It got a little bit looser. Oh, no. No, it's good. We're fine. No, it got too loose. Oh no. Oh, I was able to pull it tighter. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now this is stringed pom-pom, you guys, so you can absolutely fan this out. You can pull it however you want to pull it. Whatever you want to do. And then right in the center of this, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, that one's too big. You love the Bodabra for bow making? I have pom-poms that are super cute, and we're just going to grab one of our white and silver ones, a small one, to put right in the middle of that. So let's make sure that all my pom-pom pieces are on the right side. This one right here goes on this side. Okay. Oh, that's super cute. Super cute, you guys. When you tie it, go through twice and it ties better. I probably should have done that. I feel like a bunch of my pom-poms collected right at the same spot with that blue. But once we fluff this out a little bit, super duper adorable. You guys, look at that! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Does it match? You guys, that blue is so off. It does not match. It did before I did the banner, but that does not match at all. I think we got to get the blue out of there. It's not matching. I think we just go with the white and the, sorry y'all, it did not match. It doesn't match at all. Not even the slightest bit does that match. Because it changed color. Oh, do I have a different color of blue? Not one that matches this. But that's too far off, way too far off. Okay, let's just go with white then. Let's put some, we'll put some lace in here instead. No, we won't. Let's just go with what we had. Without the blue, because the blue's not going to work for us. That's still not dry. Sorry, y'all. It didn't match. I thought it did until I went to pick this thing up, and I'm like, nope, that's not going to work. Now I got to struggle with this thing again. Oh my goodness! Use the white balls. I don't know if I have any white. Do I have? Oh, use the white balls. It's got too big of a, Cassie, the white balls has got too big of a thingamajigger on it. It's got like a trim on it that that's more for, I don't know how to put it. I don't think you'd like it. I really, really just don't think you'd like it. It's got an edge piece on it that I don't think would look right for... I'm on the struggle bus right now for sure. I'm a little flustered that that blue didn't match better, and it matched great until I actually put it on this banner with the blue background. And now it doesn't match anymore. So we're just going to go with this bow and that and this, and then call it good. Because it is what it is. All right, you guys. Here we go. We're going to glue this right to the back. A silver bell. Oh, that would look great. Yes. I have a silver bell that we can put on there. We're going to glue the banner right to the back. Now, one thing that you're probably going to want to do is put a piece of ribbon or something on the back here just to hold it in place. Because this is just a thin dowel rod. I wanted some color in the bow. So I wish I had a blue that matched it better. I'll have to look and see what I've got. Maybe I can add some blue. Okay, Cassie. Oh, no! Ah! I need weight over here. Hopefully the bow gives us more weight. If not, we might have to add 3 or 4 bells. Thank you. Or a couple of extra snowflakes on the bottom there just to make that a little bit more, a little bit heavier there. You guys, I'm probably still going to play around with this a little bit tomorrow and see if I can find another blue that I like better, but I couldn't find any silver ribbon. I couldn't. I looked everywhere. So this is still not enough weight on this side yet to hold up the weight of the banner. So I'm going to have to keep working on this. The idea is there. The project tonight is going to be left unfinished. That's as far as we're going to get. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to perfect it because I can't leave well enough alone until it's done. Looks like shoelaces from a distance. Oh, does it, Carol? Glue it to a block of wood. I would rather just get another thing of these snowflakes from the Dollar Tree and stack 4 or 5 of these, because this was my last one. If I stacked 4 or 5 of these snowflakes and just glued them together to make this thicker, then it would add more weight to that so that it would stand better. So that's another possibility there. But adding bells and stuff like that, I need to find a blue ribbon for down here because it's too much white and it needs some blue in that ribbon. But this was not the right one. These colors just clash. So I need to find a different blue somewhere in here that will look better with this color of the month. So you guys, I hope that you still love it. I hope you're still inspired to create with these banners. Like I said, they're really, 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 really inexpensive right now. I mean, I think that it's like under $3 for a banner. So grab these while you can before they sell out. Make you guys some banners and some little stands this year. Maybe have some stuff that's a little bit thicker than what I've got here for a base. But y'all, it was literally figure it out. I figured it out with what I had. I make them to go farther down with the snowflakes on. Yeah, you could do that too. Glue it to a wood base, possibly, yes. I wanted a snowflake as the base though, and not some big chunky, just regular piece of wood. But it's completely up to you guys. Also, another thing you could try, and that I almost did tonight, hold please, is if you have any of these are the chubby squares. They're, Tracy, that's designer price. So it's going to be different price for retail customer and a different price for Perks members than what you see on your site. So the chubby squares on the site would definitely be heavy enough to hold this project better than what my snowflake is. I just didn't want to use these because it's a square and I wanted a snowflake on the bottom. Anyway, you guys, I will perfect this somehow tomorrow and I will take a picture and show you guys the finished project without the lean. But for now, I'm done. And I'll see you guys back here on Sunday, maybe on Saturday. I will let you know what day for sure I'm coming live, possibly Saturday. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Love you all. And you guys have a good weekend, okay? All right. Bye, everybody.